Morning all, hope you can hear me. This is lastminutes.com. I meant to start at 11, but then the clan are going out and there was some sorting out to do with them, so I got delayed. So let's sort myself out first of all. I'm kind of listening, I've kind of got a bit of news. No one's in yet, so I'm talking to myself. This is the life of a not very organised YouTuber who is completely shattered from going to loads of boot fairs over the bank holiday weekend. But let's go. Right, I've got to sort out my stream. Oh my god, I've lost 7 subscribers in the past 28 days. It's because I'm not doing those walking around the boot fair videos anymore. Terrible, isn't it? So I've been buying and 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 buying, and now I've got to listen, sell. Yes, I have. I've just spotted a new name. New name in the chat. It's not Richard Payne. It's not Faye and Simon. It's not Faye and Simon. I kept getting these message to bold finds, and first of all, you put the video, and it was private, and I was like, "Ooh, I wonder what that is." And then you put it on the video, message to bold finds, and I kind of watched the video, kind of had one eye on it as you do, and I thought, "Is this a message to bold finds?" Maybe I missed the salient 30 seconds where you said, "And this is to do with bold finds." But I wonder what was going on. It's not Happy Chap, it's Jed and Mandy. Jed and Mandy, never heard that name. Are you new? Are you lurkers? Got all the old schools in. Hello, RS, good to see you. And I've already been listing this morning, or scheduling. I haven't really had anything go live in the past few days because I've been so busy kind of sourcing. But here's the news. Here is the news, or shall I wait? I'm going to wait, actually. I'll quickly mention it now. I'm going to do Listing League again, starting 1st of September. I know nobody really watched it, but those who did watch it and got involved really liked it. So that's what counts. Hello, Dens. Good to see you. Been seeing a few of your Instagrams and your YouTubes. Hope it's going all right. Right, the phone's buzzing. So this morning I've been listing SNES games and N64 games. A whole batch of them. I've just listed a SNES console, or scheduled a SNES console with game. Here we go. Whenever I list a console, I kind of email people saying, how much would you list this for? 70 to 80. I think I've listed it for 70 for a SNES with a game. Got a new offer on a Kindle that I haven't been able to register. It's up for £10.99. Kindle 4. They've offered £9. Accept or decline or counter. It's £9. Free post, I think. Yeah, free post. For parts are not working. Turns on, charges. Can't seem to register this Kindle. I think I'll accept it, but I will accept it when I find it. I mean, it should be on shelf number the thing is with Kindles, I get and you know, certain things I get so many of them. Oh, look at that! I've not put the week number in the SKU, although I have put the date, so I should be able to find it by date. It was listed on the 15th of June. There we go. Yes, I saw that. You're getting people in, chatting away. There was an edit issue. Couldn't re-edit it for days. You kind of needed... You'd kind of have needed to James. I do need to James. 24-hour live when we were on in the end. Well, I didn't watch the whole 24 hours. I mean, that would just be crazy talk, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, as long as it makes sense to someone, that's fine. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. Decline and call them cheapskates. I do like giving my buyers a bit of a call. I do like it. Well, thank you for commenting. That's very, very kind of you to do that. Always good to say hello to new people. So if we've got any other lurkers, we've got 18 people watching, a massive 18. It's probably down a bit because I'm not doing this on a Monday, because yesterday I was around the rugby club boot fair. It was the last one of the season. I've been to 2 rugby clubs this weekend, one on Saturday and one on Monday, different rugby clubs. And both of them, it's the last boot fair of the season because the rugby season starts. So we'll have to find somewhere else to go. What are my thoughts on getting a media intern to help with editing and potentially... Well, I have no thoughts on how to run your business because I don't know your business. If I was thinking about it for my business, I wouldn't do it. At what point I would do it? If I was doing around about 100 listings a day, if it got to that level consistently, that hopefully that won't answer your question, because I don't think I can answer the question. But it's just some thoughts on maybe what I do. You know, who knows? I never like to pay anyone. Good God, no. Peter Ray, I watched your video. Oh, yes, I did. Showing me the Holiday Inn, was it? Or the Premier Inn in Birmingham. Nice view out the window of the traffic. Very nice too. Hope you had a good time, Pete. Skilty, good to see you. Rosie's in. Rugby club, yes, indeed. Yeah, and I've not been filming going around boot fairs. I did one little bit of Hook saying I've just finished off at Hook and I've only got 50p left, and I went there with loads of money. And ended up with 50p and a load of stuff. I should do a video to go with this like 2-second clip I've got, just to show you what I got. But I got 2 Game Boys I paid 50 quid for them. I repaired them though. They were faults with it, but they're repaired. So they will go on for £70 each. 2 Game Boys with power supply, 2 copies of Tetris and a couple of other games. I will sell them with the power supply, copy of Tetris, repaired with, and that'll be 70 quid, probably with postage. So from 50 to 140, and I will still got to take off the fees, obviously, and I've still got a couple of games over. I forget what they were, some sort of like Galaxy and Space Invader games. I've probably got about 7 Game Boys to go on, original Game Boys. So it's all kicking off. Right, we've got 24 people in. Gearing up for... Let me just get through the hellos. Hello, Johnny. Good to see you. Always great to see Z. Hope you're well, Z. Hope you're getting ready for Q4. Z, believe it or not, is one of my original inspirations. Can't imagine that. But I hope you're well, Z. Hope it's all going all right. Had any pies recently? I'm off the pies. I'm losing weight. Went for an NHS health check. And even though I've been trying to cut back, my cholesterol is still a little bit high. So a little bit of exercise got to come in. Got to avoid more magnums. I've been avoiding some magnums. Pete's got loads of vids for the meetup. He bought a load of VHS tapes at a charity shop. I don't think I would ever buy a VHS tape unless it was some uncertified horror thing that looked, I wouldn't buy anything else, but good luck with those. Happy Monday. Did I miss someone else who said they were a lurker? I think I did. Here we go. Ian G. A lurker. I'm a lurking in. I love a lurker. Good to see you, Ian. Thanks for saying hello. This is kind of comment I like. As a reseller and YouTuber, I wouldn't pay anyone to do it. Oh, unless the numbers add up. Or you're making so much money, but your time is being eaten away. I mean, really, I got into reselling to be in control of it, rather it be in control of me. So if I found I was doing reselling, from the moment I waked up, I looked at my phone and looked to see what eBay sales I had, and I was on it all the time, 24 hours a day. And then last thing at night, I was doing it. I wouldn't be a slave to that. I wouldn't be a slave to the reselling. To me, that's just like having a job. So I'll try and increase efficiency. Now, if it does increase your efficiency, go for it. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Only 2.5 people have hit it. So, yeah. He's got to go and see a man about a dog. Careful with those used VHS players. You've got previous on this sort of thing. Right. So I will show you what I've been listing this morning. I've been listing this, which apparently if you're selling it in America, goes for loads of money, not so much over here. I've been listing this Just Dance 21 demo copy. I've been listing this, which goes very well, and this, which doesn't go as well as it used to. But that's life, I guess. I've been listing a load of Master System games, which I'm trying to bundle. This lot, I think, are 20 quid. What we got here? Lemmings, Enduro Racer. I mean, they sound good games to me. Mega Games 1 and Dick Tracy. They'll all be tested and working. I've got a whole load of... I haven't listed these yet. Oh, well, I've drafted them. I haven't done the photos. So that, and then a whole bunch of... This Virtua Pool, I didn't think that'd be worth anything, but it's like $7.99 free post, $8.99 for a better condition one. What's that? A Waterley Country Club GT64. So, and I've got a whole bunch down here. I don't know who's interested. I hope you're interested in gaming. So again, these are going separate. Tetrisphere, that's called. Another racing one, Lamborghini game. Sorry, I'm not showing these at all well. Racing simulation. Another couple of Master System. Lemmings, they've gone as a £10 bundle. Done a load of SNES games. They've been scheduled for the 2nd of September. What I'm doing is I'm scheduling 10 a day. Those N64 are going on the 1st, and I did the photos for the SNES ones on the 2nd. So crazy how it is. And the reason for that is I tested them this morning. So I'm now listing an N64. Oh yes, I am. I bought an N64 at the weekend off a reseller who picked it up for 25 quid. He charged me a blooming fortune for it. Way too much money. Because I thought I needed one for testing. And then I found this one. But there you go. I should still make some money on it. So I didn't go too crazy. Right, that's got the jumper pack. And this one I know has already been tested and does work. But I'll need to plug it in and test it myself because I want to go through all these N64 games. So how much does an N64 get these days? With okay, it's got 2 games, 2 rubbish games. And the AV lead is the one with the adapter. So these 2 games, Madden and FIFA 99 from the last millennium. Right, N64 console. Right, what have they sold at? I picked up a crystal Xbox, original Xbox at the weekend as well. I've never had one of those. Right, here we go. 80 quid. 80 quid. £7.50 postage has been sold recently. And it's a reseller I know. And the reason I know this reseller is it's who I got this off. So look at that. He's put 2 controllers with that one. He sold it for 80 quid. And he does do good prices. How strange. Okay. Well, I'm going to copy his listing, obviously. Tested and working in capital letters. He's put commas in his title. Why would you do that? Let's have words. 1 times official controller. So he's done 2 controllers, 2 games, tested and working. He's done that for £79.99. £7.50 postage. I was definitely thinking in the 70 to 80 region. So I try the same price, but with 1 controller. Seems a little bit optimistic, but it is Christmas coming up. Who else has sold an N64 recently? Enduro Race, a terrible game. It's the best game in the world. You want to relive those childhood memories. Oh my God, Peter Ray has asked me a question. No, never learn. You have to learn. I spent 300 quid the other day and I got home and I thought, have I paid too much for some of that? Some of it I haven't, and some of it I just thought, what am I doing? But I only got this thought when I got home. While I was there, I was thinking, I've got to have that. I've got to have that. But there you go. I think overall, I will make money on it. Been avoiding games. Right, the question. Not really that long until main boots finish up for winter. Will you go usual winter boot, Pete? What's the usual winter boot? Or source elsewhere until boots are back on. I always hate the time. So the rugby club ones are finished, and Hook Road, which is the real local one to me, in previous years, sometimes that has gone on till like November. Sometimes it's finished in September because it's like, it just seems to be raining all the time. And then boot fairs don't really get going until about Easter. There is one down in Ardingly, which started, I think it was around about January, which was pretty good this year. It's the first time I've been down there this year. And that was all right. But I always hate, it's a long time, actually. It's like 4 or 5 months. If you sort of like not booting in November, December, January, February, March, and only get going in April. I hopefully will get more stuff from Contacts, which I have. So that will tide me over. This year, I've got a lot more stock going into Q4. And I will be going to Ardingly again, definitely. Contacts, more from that. I want to get some of the stuff I have sold. I'm hoping for a really, really good Q4. Right, seeing as we've almost got 30 people in, we've got 28 people watching. Yes, Listing League is starting again. And Jack is the one who's really been asking me about it because he lists like millions of items every day. So he loves the Listing League. First of all, and I must stress this, it is not a competition. it's not for someone to come along and go, "Ooh, look at me." What it is about, it's to encourage yourself really to get motivated for listing. So it's going to start on the 1st of September, which I think is a Friday. If you make a note for the next 7 days, how many items you have listed, and this is new items, and the total value of the items you have listed. And if you can send that to me, that summary, so it's just 2 numbers you have to send me for the 7 days, after the first, so 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, how many items you've listed and total value. I'm hoping my minimum that I will list will be at least 10 items a day. So I'm hoping for 70 at the end of the week. And a monetary value of at least £100 a day. And it will probably be more than that, to be honest. So yes, do send in your. I'll probably send like little reminders. Got any questions? Let me know on Instagram. But I'll send little reminders as to the normal, the usual people who did it last year. So, like I say, Jack did it. Who else did it? Dungeons and Joypads. Happy Chap did it. Retro Pursuit did it. Gary Husty's Emporium did it. And then when I do the stream, and it'll probably be middle of next week sometime, because I do the List 5 live on a Monday, probably be the Wednesday. It's an open stream for anyone who's sent the numbers in, and you can come on. And what it's about really is just letting us know how your week's been, how it's going, and maybe why your numbers are where they are. So, I mean, we had people last year like, how many you listed this week? 0 or 3, or and it doesn't matter, because we've all been there where you're in the groove with listing, and sometimes we've been there where you're not in the groove with listing. So first, if you want to get involved, just note down on a bit of paper from the 1st of September. I picked the 1st of September because, I mean, to me, that's the ramp up for Q4, really. You get loads of stuff listed in September, October, you're laughing. Yes. Well, it's very true. My main competitor, Peter Ray, I mean, he's always grabbing all the good stuff. It could be why I got so much. Although yesterday wasn't incredible, but yes, Peter's way partying. I do sometimes get that feeling when I arrive at the boot fair and I look round and see like 6 or 7 other people, and I'm like, oh no, can't you go? So that's why I sometimes like going somewhere else. I don't normally mind if Pete's there, funnily enough. Yeah, very true, very true. Hello, Ali Mac. A listening and a packing. That's good to hear. I did a load of packing yesterday. I've got one more thing I've got to send out. It hasn't got to go today, so I've got one of those days where I haven't got to go to the post office. I sold a lovely Liverpool tracksuit top. I think it went for 25 quid. Real nice thing. But I got it out. I picked this up hardly. I don't know if people remember. I picked up a whole batch, about 12 Liverpool shirts, and they were like 2 quid each. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, they'd been in the storage, and when I got it out, one of the lettering from another shirt, Standard Chartered, was on it in that white sort of lettering that it's used with. That started to degrade, and it had gone all over this tracksuit. I was like, oh my god. And I was panicking because I was like, this bloke had offered 25 quid, which I wanted to accept. Anyway, we used some magic bicarb soda creme cleanser thing that we'd made that Lizard got out of a book. So yes. Never been to boot sales in winter though. I thought there were lots of dealers. Am I wrong? Yeah, probably is just dealers because you won't get anyone with half a brain. You won't get any normal people going. Yeah, it'll be dealers. Yes, and that's why I had to go to the post office yesterday. Posted in the next 24 hours. I thought, oh, I'm all right here. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm fine. Looked at it yesterday. Posted in the next 24 hours. Mario something or other on the Wii U. I'm like, what? This guy's back holiday Monday. What are you doing? So luckily I could package it up quite easily. But yes, I thought, well, that's a bit wrong. Hello, Secret Carper. Right. I don't know whether I'm going to list 5 things today. Really, I've just come on to tell you about Listing League. But N64, we're going to try and do this one for £80 plus postage. I mean, it's Christmas time. I do have an N64 on at the moment. And that hasn't shifted. How much have I got that up for? 80 seems strong. Like I say, I bought one. God, I'm almost embarrassed to say how much I paid for it. But it did have 3 controllers and Mario Kart. Mario Kart's worth 25 quid. And it had a jumper pack and all of that sort of stuff. So I will make my money back. Right, that's how much have I've definitely got one. Let's have a look. Blimey, my monthly's gone down a bit. It's because I've had a couple of months drop off. Oh no, I sold one. Let's have a look. How much was that on for? Oh, 100 quid. Oh no. Oh no, I've got 100 quid. That's too much money. 1 controller, 2 games. What am I on trying to sell that for 100 quid? Revise that listing. It's £20 too much. No wonder it's just been sitting there. Crazy. Do I have an 8%? Medium sold price is £86. So £79 plus £7.50 postage. Now, do I have this on an 8% discount? This is the thing. Yeah, I do. Oh my God. So this whole thing about discounts is a bit of a pain, really, because you kind of have to, that one I wouldn't want to have on a discount. Right, there we go. I've stuck it up a bit more money. Okay, what else we got? So I've got a couple of Game Boys in here. And yeah, these have got missing vertical lines, and I've been repairing those quite nicely. So that's a repair for later on. I've got this. I'm just about to order a universal battery charger, which can charge things like that and other video recorder batteries. So I'm going to draft this up. Well, Neil's in the chat. He could probably tell me. You can remove the. Do you know what, Simon? Thank you for that. You can, because I just used to when I started doing coupons, I was applying to all and just go for it. Apart from items over 150, because I don't know. I just wanted to think about that one a bit more. And then I started thinking, oh, actually, I don't want the items that I've just listed to go on. I want to give it a little bit of time to see if I get a bite on that. So I started doing a coupon and then applying to specific items, but having to tick the whole lot. So that was a bit of a pain. But I prefer it that way. But unfortunately, you know, one, you have to remember to sort of edit it all the time. So yes, James is not doing YouTube for September. It's controversial. This is the controversy of today's stream. Always like a bit of he's just wanting to focus. I saw that on Insta, so he's still doing Insta, obviously. So yeah, that'd be good. I think it's quite a sensible thing to do, is to do that and knuckle down for the for quarter four. Now, does that mean that James, a lot of the time for the last listing, James is going to be Listing League Part 2, starting 1st of September. Does that mean he won't come on the Listing League for 10 minutes on YouTube? Who knows? Can I reel him in? Right. EOS 10D. If Neil's still around, he might tell me a price for this. Neil always says good prices. It's a digital. That's what the 10D stands for. The D. Body only though. Someone's trying to get 50 quid, but that has the grip with it. Someone's trying to get 225 quid. What have people got? 30. Let's go buy it now. £30 and generic USB charger. 30 quid with battery. I think this is a genuine battery. It's probably not got a lot of oomph in it though. If you had sealed, what was the question? I'd probably sell it as new old, but put in the description it's new old stock. Expiry date is a bit like printer inks. I doubt anyone. I mean, what's the expiry on it? Like 1987 or something. It's. I would probably sell that as new, and just put a. And if put it in the description, and if it's sold, message the person and say you do know that the expiry date's gone on this. It's still new, but the expiry date's gone, so it's like probably best not to use it. Can't guarantee usage. It's a display piece or a historical item, camera film. But people do. I found an old battery from. It was a Prinz battery from a Prinztronic console. Just this little, I don't know what type it is, 1.5 volt battery. And I know Derek has sold old Everready batteries. I mean, I don't know if I could be asked, to be honest, but so it might just go in the bin. Right, 30 quid, I think, on this. But I will have to check it with when I buy my universal charger. For 30 quid is how much an EOS 10D goes for. That's an absolute bargain. It probably was about like £800 when it came out. Normal postage on that. What else we got in this bag of delights? Oh, hello. Is that to go with the EOS? I think it is. Yeah. Now, do I sell them together or separately? 540 EZ. Why would you need... This has already got a flash on it, isn't it? Oh, no, it hasn't. Canon 540 EZ. Hello from LA, 3 a.m. Get some sleep. They are... Someone's trying to get one for £10 bids on that. Sold. No, oh no, there's one sold. £26. Interesting. I think I'll try and sell that separately. There's another one, £27 plus postage. So that's a £30 item. £50 open, unused. £27.49 plus £4 postage. Someone's got. I think I'll go £29.99 free post. This is part of a haul, by the way, that I got probably about a month ago. I'm still trying to. I was listing haul stuff. How does this come out? I've broken it already. How does this come out? Is it a little button? Lock. Unlock. There we go. I've done it in there. Yeah, I was listing loads of haul stuff, and then I kind of finished. I had 2 big hauls, finished listing that, and I went back to listing boot fair stuff. And then I've got another massive couple of bundles, and I've got another couple of hauls. So it really is beginning to sort of like get on top of me a bit. So see you later, Pete. Have a good one. Look forward to your videos. Oh, here we go. New other. Yeah, no, new other's a good good idea. Enjoy my moves. Is that Peter Ray? I think it is, yeah. He's making moves. Right, what else have I got in this bag? I've got this. No idea. Japanese Pokemon. Cool spot on the SNES, which I don't think would be worth anything in particular. Oh, I've got some CDs I've got to test. I've got 4 CDs. Oh, there's a nice little thing. Just in the bottom of a bag. I do like a mini disc player. What's this thing here? There's a Garmin. A couple of Comedia. So let's have a look at that and that and that. These are like random listings all over the shop. What's this? I'll tell you something I got the other day. iPods, just seeing this 4 gig iPod. I've got a load of hard drives, which apparently come out of laptops, but with ZIF connectors. So probably no one will have a clue what that means. But I got a camera a while back, and it was you could record to flash card, but you could also record to the hard drive. But the hard drive was faulty, and it was this kind of hard drive. It's probably like a 250 gig that I needed. And it's also the hard drives you get in the original iPods. So I bought a whole load of these hard drives. And I think it cost me like 30 quid. I got a couple of other bits with it. I think they were like 11 of them. I've tested them all at the weekend, and they all work apart from one, because the little thing doesn't quite work on that. Right. Let's have a look at these. I'm going to do an image search. So we've got 32 people now. Now we get 30 people. Listing League. If anyone's interested, who is interested in Listing League? Someone said they quite like watching it. I think it was Kath. Who else? Mandy. She's always flipping. She likes a bit of Listing League. I'll have to message her on Insta. Right, let's do an image search on this Pokemon thing. If anybody does read whatever language that is, made up Pokemon language maybe. Image search. What do we got? £7 on eBay. Hey You Pikachu N64 game. From a very splish game seller who puts his cartridges on a little stand, a little easel. Yeah, that's exactly the one. From Adam Collects. Spelled with a 3 instead of an E in Collects. AU Pikachu. This is typical. I can see it on my phone, but I can't see it on my desktop. Here we go. £10. Japanese cart. Free post. £6 free post. £6. Good condition. I mean, I can't bundle it with anything because I haven't got really any other. Well, I've got some Japanese cards, but I've already got them listed. So it's £6 free post for that one. 2 watches on that. I suppose I could test it, but I don't know whether I will just clean it thoroughly. £5.99 free post. So wonders of a bundle, that is, but need to get it on. £6 free post. That's probably going to make me like, I don't know, £4 or something. Probably less than that, £3 or £4. 20 years out of date. It was 20 years ago today. Kath's film was made. Right. MDSR 50. I do love a mini disc. Let me know what you've been up to. Let me know if you do want Listing League. No one's saying anything. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, Listing League. I think it's a good thing, especially for Q4. £230. Someone is trying to get £230. Hasn't even got the headphones with it. What's he on? Pristine condition. This one is very good condition. You are never, ever going to get £230 for that. Let's have a look at solds. I'll tell you what, I don't mind someone trying to get £230 for his Sharp MD SR50 because I can come along and put mine on for a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. Right, there's no solds. Time for the research tab. Yes, I think. Game Boy Color. If only Jack was in. Now, I'm in my head. I've got how to spot a fake DS game and how to spot a fake Pokemon Game Boy game. Game Boy Color. I'll try and find out for you. And if not, I'll point you in the right direction. Quickly message me that on Instagram. Same user, Sales on the Unexpected, so I remember. I don't know if I've had. What is the game? I mean, it's probably, if the game's not a hugely valuable game, it probably won't be faked. And can you test it? Yeah, I'll try and find out for you. I'll ask a couple of people, and normally with Pokemon, with Game Boy games, or Pokemon games, there's like a little embossed number which you kind of look out for. Right, what's the average sold price on the research tab? See, one sold for £4.84, but surely that was spares and repairs. MBSR 50 mini recorder, very good condition, 50 quid. £9.69. This is from the research. Average sold price is 30 quid. I mean, it's ranged from like 67 down to like tenner, which is probably like a spares and repairs jobby, or something that's gone on bids. There's nowhere does it say like 250. MDSR 50 blue, £60 sold with headphones. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking in my mind like 50, 60 at a push. Nice, these mini discs, because I think they take normal batteries. In this little side, if I can remember how to open it. Yeah, just normal battery goes in there. So it's an easy one to test. I'm just going to Google it just in case I'm missing something. Someone's trying to sell one on Amazon. No, this is where the eBay's price has come from. Someone's trying to sell one on Amazon for 240 quid. Bonkers. I will stick mine up for 60 quid. That's what it's worth. I mean, there's no way. I mean, if someone wants to come along and try and sell it on Amazon for 260 quid, good luck to them. That is used as well, is it? I can never see condition type on Amazon. Yeah, used. There we go. Well, is this item used? I'm looking at the price history. Where do you see if your product is used or new? It doesn't. Amazon, yeah, because I've probably not been on there for a while. I've started going in recently because it's Q4 coming up. I can't seem to find where anything is. £230, free collection in person. I don't think so. Are you a reseller who's selling this? Let's have a look. See other items. Oh, he's selling loads of mini discs. He's a mini disc man. So he's trying to sell a Sharp for £230, but he's got a Sony that he'll do a buy it now £65 on. Loads of iPods. I'm beginning to wonder, am I missing something? Yes, we did have a bank holiday because I was at a boot fair. Jack, we're doing Listing League. Hope you're well. Listing League. Start counting your numbers from the 1st of September. I think it's Friday. Count them for 7 days. That'll take you up to the Thursday. Get them submitted to me by Sunday. So it gives you plenty of time. And then same as last year, really. If you do want to refer to what it's all about, have a look at some of last year's videos. I think I may have even put them in a little category if I was very organised. Oh, and Jack, is there an easy way to spot a fake Nintendo Game Boy Color game? Jack is a man who'd know. Let's see what Jack says. I'm going to try for 79 on this. I've just looked at the guy's listing. £230. It is boxed in pristine condition. So I can maybe see that. It's still strong price though. Strong price, that is. That's a strong price. Right, there's that. I don't really want to be listing this stuff because I've started this morning listing all that N64 and SNES stuff. Screws on the back and indent on the artwork. Have I got a Game Boy Color game? Well, this one that I've got, I've actually nicked the screw out of this, but it'll be a Nintendo security screw, I think is what he means. And the Nintendo security screws is that kind of screw. So it's got like 6, it's like a hexagon, it's got 6 points to it. And the what else is it? Indent on the artwork. So I'm guessing he's meaning that where the label is it this indent here on the cartridge? I think this is Game Boy Color. I'm pretty sure that's a Game Boy Color game. Quest for Camelot. It's one of my testing games. But yeah, I nicked the screw because I had a Pokemon game that didn't have a screw in it. Also, when you open them up, if you want to do that, you may not want to open it up. The circuit board, if I can get this one out, will have Nintendo on it. So that's always, if you've got something of value, 1998 Nintendo, I guess the fakes just don't have anything or some sort of Chinese on them or something. So there we go. There's a few sort of ways. Jack's your man, really. That's who I would have been on to. There should be a 2-number indent. Now, this is what I was saying about the Pokemon. When I get Pokemon, it's very difficult to see. There's a number normally about here, and you have to get it in the light. So this one has got it. It's got 22. I'm never going to get it on the webcam. It's never going to work. But look around about here. It's just above that Nintendo. You have to get the light to shine on it. So whenever I see Pokemon games, I'm always like this at 5 in the morning. So yeah, 2-digit number. Yes. Hello, Etik. Yes, I have through the website. Message me on Insta, and I think I've got the link I used. Hopefully, they didn't come for ages, and then I got 3 lots, and I think I've got enough for the rest of my life. But you never can have too many labels. But I should order some more actually, because before I know it, I'll probably be. I'm almost out of sellotape at the moment and packing tape. So there's 2 things I've got to order. I'm almost out of contact cleaner as well, which testing all these cartridges I desperately do need. Right. I think I might be about done. I know I'm 5 minutes shy of the 60-minute mark, but I'm kind of intent on having a really good listing day today, and my efficiency goes downhill when I'm streaming, believe it or not. So it's a fake. That's a shame. You sure it's not there? It's very difficult to see that number. Very, very difficult to see. What was the game? Did you tell me? I'm going to see if I can actually show you this. Where did I put that cartridge? Look that up. Oh, there it is. See if I can show you this. You can just about maybe see it. Oh, this is almost impossible to do. Where is it? Let me see where it is. Yeah. It's not even focused on it. Got no chance. Ah, there we go. 22. There. See? Boop, 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 boop. But you really do have to shine a light on it. What else can I talk about for the next 5 minutes? Has anybody been watching anything on the telly? We've been catching up on Murders in the Building, which we really liked. So over the last, we watched 2 episodes a night, and recommend it if you've got Disney. And we did the first 2 series, and I think the 3rd series is streaming at the moment. So we didn't want to start watching that. We can save it for half term. And sometimes you get a bit kind of like, oh, let's try something else. I'm really enjoying it though. So we thought we'd try Ahsoka, which is one of the Star Wars series. And like those Star Wars series that Disney produce, I know a lot of people probably love them, and we quite like Mandalorian and a few others. But they just spend so much time. It's like everything's stretched out, and it's just so much time is spent setting the mood. So there was this like whole scene of fight scene, and she went underground. But the build up to it, I was just like, oh god! And it's because they've got very little storyline. It's just like, So about 20 minutes in, we turned it off and didn't bother with that. So there we go. Well, sorry if it's a fake. I like to put on the yes. There's me just trying to hold it up to the window. So there we go. UPS closed the loophole down. You have to have a business account and sell a lot with them now. Yeah, I did hear that a lot of people were trying to take advantage of it. But you can register for a business account. Quite easy to do. The Bear. Is that on Disney? Oh, thank you. Yes, we are looking for a little... The Bear. I think I have heard of that. Elijah Beer. Elijah Beer. No spoilers. No, don't worry. Well, Murders in the Building. No, but really good because on both of them, well, actually, my wife gets the first one. Liz gets the first one. Oh, it could be X. But for the second one, you find out who it is, and you're like, oh, I never thought of that. But then it's so obvious. So there we go. Needs to be limited. Oh, well, I was very lucky getting mine in then. So, yeah, very lucky. Okay, dokes, folks. Look at that. I've managed to waste 5 minutes. Have a wonderful weekend. Well, Etic, I will send you the link I have, but it may not work now because I used mine probably about 8 months ago. But I will hunt that out and try and get them to you. Get that link to you. Get involved with Listing League. Starting 1st of December. Note down how many items you've listed and the value of those items, and add them up for the 7 days for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th of December. of September, and send them to me, and then I spend about 20 minutes just sort of seeing what everyone does, and it's quite good. Right, how do you end this? Take it easy. Have a good week. I will see you soon. Take it. Have a good one. I'm rambling.